can't hear y'all haters, you gotta speak up. I don't need to slow down, I need to speak up. Anonymous activity, body beat stuff. Jealousy's a ski mask, the motion, and ease up. Shut out the freezer. Fresh, guess I was freezed up.
African American people.
But what is the culture? Bro, let me educate you.
Black Americans.
Black Americans.
With American black people.
In Black Americans.
Black Americans.
Black Americans.
Black Americans.
With American black people.
In Black Americans.
Black Americans.
Is that Black Americans?
Black Americans.
Black Americans.
Welcome to the Ultimate DJ Music Review and More Talk Show. I am your host, Ms. Taj B. And I'm here to talk about the delineation movement today, and why actually is making everybody in the diaspora uncomfortable. There's a clip going around right now with Deontay Kyle, and he's like going in on the Black American people, the FBAs, which is foundational Black American, is what that means actually. Meaning that you could trace your ancestry back before a certain timeline. And for some reason, I'm not understanding what the beef is, even though I know what the beef is. The beef is really the fact that they can't snatch from us anymore. Like so many people, and I've said this to you guys over and over and over and over and over and over. The people have. I gave everybody an explanation on I don't know if it was X. Yeah, I believe it was X. And I had spoken to Tariq one evening, and I told him, this is a case of the invasion of the body snatchers. What you guys see happening right here is a case of the body snatchers. They want to literally take our culture, our name, the stuff that we have done as Black people, and bond it onto themselves as if it's them that have done it. And it's become really, really ugly at this point because, you know, we keep saying, you guys stop that. Like, we don't do that to you guys. We have loved on you. We have made sure that you were straight. You've never made sure that we were okay. You've never come to check on us. You never come to make things right with us. It's always excess of hurt and more pain that the African continent comes and brings the actual Black Americans. We don't bring that to y'all. If you look at I Show Speed's little visit over there, and even Tariq, as bad as you guys talk about Tariq like a dog, look at Tariq. He went right over there, enjoyed himself, didn't make no noise, didn't claim any of y'all stuff. He gave you much credit, came back just as quiet, didn't disrupt anything. And I Show Speed came through and gave you guys the same love. But when you guys are over here in America, that which is our country, our place of residence, where we were born, where we grew up at, it's a whole different flavor. It's like you come over here with all kind of, we gonna be you, and we taking over, and we the new you, and yo, oh my God, that's hard to listen to for me. I just want to give you guys just a little bit of what's being said out here And so that you can understand why we have delineated. Some people don't understand what the delineation movement is about, but the movement is literally about separating ourselves from these people who have no plans on doing anything but trying to override us in our own culture. They don't represent their culture until there's something great going on in the culture, because when there's lousy and um damaging things going on in their culture, they try to move away from that. They don't claim that. That's not us. We princes and we kings and we queens and and I ain't never known too many broke kings. But I just want to play something for you because I need for you guys to hear this and listen very closely to what's being said to us. Just listen to it. I need you guys to hear this very carefully.
Here, brother.
Yeah, I'm in here.
Okay, this is OG. What's your OG? What's your
Oh shit, what's up, Tariq? I didn't even know I was on this shit, man.
hold on, Marky. OG, what's your name? OG?
Yeah, my name OG Agara. I'm a FBA.
Nigga,
Well,
you don't stop. Nigga, you mean fly, bushmeat, and insects? What is you talking about?
no, my father is from here and my mother is from
I
Nigeria.
don't believe none of that. That's your picture?
Yes.
Dude, if you don't stop.
Now, listen to what he said. My father is from here, but my mother is Nigerian. Y'all pay close attention to how the spin mode go, because a lot of people very rarely pay attention to the reverse psychology that's being used on the Black American from the continent of Africa. They want to come in and become the new slaves so bad that they're willing to undercut, hurt, and do all kind of damage to us in order to be that. And he said, now listen carefully. He said, my father is from here and my mother is Nigerian. And now let's go a little further into the conversation.
No, I had a quick question.
No, brother, don't lie. Come on, man, bro. You acting them up. And it's okay, brother. Your eyes is jaundice yellow. Your brother.
No, I'm not here to come and preach hate.
I'm nobody
like
hate, but don't come in lying, brother. We see you. We can see you, right?
That's neither here or there.
It is here or there. Don't come in talking about you of our lineage, nigga, and you look like you just.
That's their way of sneaking in and using it as a black cloak real quick. I'm gonna hurry up and do this real quick, and I'm gonna try to sneak in. My father is from here. My mother is from Nigeria. I look like you. This is the biggest scam that they use in order to cloak on to Black Americans. And it's not just him. It's many other people. Like if you hear the Somalians and if you hear Ilhan Omar right now, she's saying the same thing. Well, they're trying to hurt Black people, but when they came, I'm not Black, I'm Somali. And so after a while, we started listening to the disrespect coming to us, and the disrespect was crazy. Like, oh my God. Let me just let y'all keep listening. Just listen carefully to these people.
Audition for Shaka Zulu Part 2, and that's okay. But don't lie. We respect you. You are our brother, but don't do that. Don't no.
No, I had a question, Terry.
God damn. I just don't do that. Now, what's on your mind, brother? Let's come on now. Shit.
I want to know, why can't FBAs just be calm with white people? You know,
be calm.
Yeah, just everyone, every other culture comes here to this country, and we get along and understand them. That way we can get along. But Black Americans, you all stand up and fight them and call them all type of races, and it's just why not be cool with them?
Are you over here? Are you in the U.S., sir?
Yes.
OJ, how do you think you were able to come here to the U.S.?
My father came here and he worked hard to get us.
Work hard. God damn it. Okay. Your father, it was your father that came over and worked hard.
Yes.
Before Connect Team, I think we were in the dark ages. Now boom, you can keep track of all your business needs in one spot.
Connect.
What year did your father get here, OJ?
See, listen. His father came and worked hard, but the first lie was that was his first lie. He said, my dad is from here and my mom is Nigerian. This is the trick. This is the game being played. They try to come in and anchor themselves as American, and then they play the game of my mom is from Nigeria, but my dad is American, which is both a lie because both of them are Nigerian. His dad just got here. If you hear him, he said his dad just got here a couple of years ago. So what they're doing is that they're misappropriating the culture of the Black American. They're jumping on to our lineage and claiming our lineage and then telling us we're being divisive about it when we say don't do that. It's like when somebody come in and tear up your whole house, and then you go and you box them out and tell them clean all this up, and now they saying to you, you're abusing me because they got to clean up what they did. And that's what was happening right now. Let me go a little further into it. I need for y'all to really, really listen to this. And because we're having some issues out here when it comes to ICE and President Trump, but President Obama, there was 256 people killed under President Obama, unalived, excuse me, under President Obama when he was in office under immigration, and there was thousands of children displaced. So what you guys are really seeing is a political fight, and because the Black American refuses to stand with the Democrats any longer, many of us have backed away from them because they don't have our best interest at heart. Not that we have joined the Republicans, many have. But many of us haven't joined the Republicans. We just standing back and watching, as Miss Silly said, to see what color the wall gonna be next. And the wall, man, it is artistic right now. But I want you guys to just really clearly listen to these people before you misjudge FBA, Foundational Black Americans, who have been on this land since the beginning of this land, since the beginning, and before the United States was the United States. Even my family have been here before that, and I'm going to show it to you. I'm going to prove it to you with scholarship, and then I'm going to go a little deeper into it with a little more scholarship, that so you guys can understand this is a hoodwink on our behalf. They are trying to subjugate and bury the Black American, the foundation of this country, and they're trying to literally mug us and rob us. And the African people are helping them. And everybody who are sleeping with the immigrants, not just the African people, because there's many immigrants out there doing the same thing. But the Africans are just pushing harder at it because they're trying to literally eliminate our own names from us and try to make us be from Africa when we're from right here in America. Been here in America for a long, 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 long time. What you guys see is a hoodwink going on. Let it play a little bit longer, cause he gonna say something really, really astringent that most people won't pick up on. They'll think it's funny, but I didn't find it funny at all.
97.
Okay, he's relatively new. He's new. He got here new. Family, before the 1960s and 70s, the white people didn't want y'all over here. They didn't want Africans over here.
Tyreek, we're here though. We're here and we're blending in. You can't stop us. So why not just get along with us?
Hold on.
Maybe we can come together and collaborate.
Okay, what you mean we can't stop you?
We look like you.
Nigga, please. No, you don't. Dude, I'm looking at you. I don't look like that. I'm not even different, sir. I'm not denigrating, sir. We look different. Sir. Brother, no disrespect. Y'all don't blend in like you think you do. You understand? I'm not saying that to be mean. You don't blend in like you think you do, sir. I see you with that hairline. Yeah, I know you're not from here. We know you're not from here, and that's okay. That's okay. Do you understand?
Yeah, but I just don't understand the hate. I mean,
ain't no hate. Just because we're different don't mean there's hate. What?
No, meaning the white man, like, what do they literally go to work? They take care of their family. They don't even talk to you.
We don't care. Okay, I know you want to put the cape on for white people. Here's the thing. This is what makes us different, OJ. This is what makes us different. You see how you act white people? Leave the white people alone, nigga. They're good people. All that white ass kissing you're doing, sir, that's why y'all don't have nothing in your homeland. That's why you had to leave. All that white worship, and they're the ones that decimated your damn homeland, sir. Why do you think you had to leave your homeland?
Yeah, but then they send missionaries.
Who? These missionaries are white, sir.
Yes, and they sent the Red Cross. They sent people after they apologized for their mistakes, for their colonialism.
They apologized for the colonialism?
Yes.
Okay. But
so you guys cannot get over slavery. It happened 400 years ago.
Yeah, you know.
Get over it.
No. We ain't getting over it.
Like, get over it though. You come here.
Slow down. See, that's the difference between you and us. See, y'all made deals with these white supremacists, sir. Y'all tribal groups over there, all of you sat over there and made deals. Y'all signed treaties with these people, and you legitimized white supremacy, and it turned around and bit you in your little ashy acids. We, sir, never made deals or treaties with these people. We've never legitimized white supremacy on paper, and it's always been up, and it's always been about resistance with us, sir. And that's the thing that's burning your ass, because we ain't make no deals, and we ain't scared of them, and we step to them and make sure they don't have us down bad like you guys in your homeland, sir. And that's
yeah.
You have.
Okay, I have a question.
What's your question?
Where's your money is in a major bank.
And?
You are paid for too.
Paid for how? What are you talking about?
If you say something wrong, they take your money.
Where the hell he get that idea from? Where the hell did he get that idea from? Like, for some reason, they think that we are over here going through the same thing as them in Africa. Like, for some reason, and for some odd reason, they have literally turned the whole situation of their country onto us. as if this is really our stuff and it's theirs. It's like, and somebody said it in one of the TikToks the other night. She said literally, it's because you guys have the African on the front of your name. And so this is the point of what we're trying to say and make them understand as American people, is that we're trying to lose the African name because you guys are under the impression that we go through the same thing as you over in Africa, and we don't. We have fought so that we don't have to go through that, the same thing that you guys go through in Africa. But instead of taking, like, you want to take all of our aesthetics, you want to take what we look like. You're literally having children intentionally with white people. God forgive my language. You're intentionally having children so that you can undo what you look like and to look like us, because that's your greatest beef. Oh, you guys have Europeans in you. You guys are white tea. And you always brag about your white tea ancestors. We don't brag about a white tea ancestor, even though they exist in our bloodline. That's not a flex for us. We not over there arguing back and forth with, white folks, except when it comes to what belong to us. Other than that, we y'all don't see us going through no changes except stop crossing this line when it comes to white tea. That's the only beef that you guys see we have with them over here in America, because what other people coming from other countries fail to realize while they're screaming, you guys look Europe, you have European in you, and that's why you look like this, and why they're literally bleaching their skin to look like us. They're fighting with us, telling us what we look like, who we come from, and then they're trying to do the exact same thing in order to look like us and be like us. It is so disturbing to me to watch this type of behavior. And so when I had mentioned in Tariq's live that these people are like the movie The Invasion of the Body Snatchers, it's like you could lay down with these people or you could fall asleep around these people and they will literally assume your whole identity and try to mark you and X you off and X you out of your own identity. Like they're that vicious at this point. And I'm looking at everybody else like, can't y'all see him? And they're saying, yeah, we see him, but it don't matter. And so now that it don't matter, I don't want to be bothered anymore. Once it don't matter, I don't want to be bothered. I really don't. That's the honest truth. I don't want to be bothered. As soon as my livelihood, my life, anything about me don't matter, I'm going to go right to not mattering about you. And so that's what you're seeing with the delineation movement, and why everybody is so upset is because you no longer matter. And it's hurting them. Listen, it's hurting them.
Who's gonna take my money?
They can freeze your bank.
If you do a crime. Yes, sir. You're used to them corrupt ass governments, sir. It don't work like that over here. If you do a crime, yeah, they can take your money. Yeah, it ain't like where you fled from, where you put your money in the bank and then they go buy bushmeat with it and you never see your money again. All of that corruption, it ain't, no, sir. We don't have that over here, sir. Yeah, you're trying to project your own corruption onto us. It doesn't work like that.
The white man he's better today than the ones in the 50s.
What are you talking about? Better today? What are you talking about?
The white man doesn't have you in chains.
Okay, and?
You are not a slave.
And?
Ignore them and go to work.
We already working. We're already doing what we need to do. That's why we're global icons. That's why
no one likes FBAs. Why? Because you guys complain. You
mean nobody likes us and y'all emulating us. What part of Nigeria did you flee from?
Lagos.
Y'all niggas are over there walking around looking like how we did back in 2003.
Lagos, mind you, is the dirtiest place in Africa. One of the dirtiest places in Africa, other than Makoko. It's one of the grimiest, nastiest places you can go to in Nigeria. They try to use I Show Speed to make themselves look like y'all come home. We're not coming over there because we're not from there. Doesn't make sense. We'll come visit, but we going back home to where we come from. And the reason, oh, it's so deep. It's so deep. It's so deep.
All right, y'all dressed like us 20 years ago. Y'all running around with apple bottom jeans and damn Vocal tank tops and G Unit shirts, sir.
That's neither here or there.
Here or there, because y'all emulate us all the damn time, all around the world. Y'all emulate foundational black.
Yeah, okay, we
don't
want
sit
to
up and know nobody likes us, but all y'all do is emulate us. The hell you mean? All you do is emulate foundational black Americans.
We're the new you. Can't you see? We're the new you. We're your replacement. No one.
Listen to that carefully. Listen to that carefully. Listen to what he said carefully.
Did you flee from?
Lagos.
Y'all niggas are over there walking around looking like how we did back in 2003. All right, y'all dressed like us 20 years ago. Y'all running around with apple bottom jeans and damn Vocal tank tops and G Unit shirts, sir.
That's neither here or there.
Here or there, because y'all emulate us all the damn time, all around the world. Y'all emulate foundational black.
Yeah, okay, we want
don't sit up and know nobody likes us, but all y'all do is emulate us. The hell you mean?
Now listen, Tariq cut him off before he could get it out. He was about to say, "We want to be you." Listen to it again. Tariq cut him off before he could get it out, but I was listening. I was on this live this night when he said this, and I was listening to him very carefully. And listen, Tariq cut him off before he could get it out. Listen to what he said. Listen to what he said. Just a little bit back.
Around looking like how we did back in 2003. All right, y'all dressed like us 20 years ago. Y'all running around with apple bottom jeans and damn Vocal tank tops and G Unit shirts, sir.
That's neither here or there.
Here or there, because y'all emulate us all the damn time, all around the world. Y'all emulate foundational black.
Yeah, okay, we want
don't sit up and know nobody.
We want to be, and Tariq cut him off. He was about to say, "We want to be you." And Tariq shut him down before he could get it out. I don't think Tariq was listening to the angle he was coming at, because he was hitting him upside the head and dragging him in the alley so fast that he didn't hear that part. But I'm quite certain, because Tariq is definitely sharp. Even though a lot of people get angry with him, he is definitely swift on the draw, and the man is sharp on his toes. He come from an old school style of learning. Same school as me. I'm going to pick it up every time. I'm going to catch it every time. You throw it, I'm going to catch it. I might not say nothing, but I'm going to catch it. I'm going to just turn and watch. Like I was telling Arthur Lawyer Johnson last week about how I've come to understand people so hard at this point in my life. I don't even respond to certain stuff. I just kind of look up at them and blink and turn my head.
He likes us, but all y'all do is emulate us. The hell you mean? All you do is emulate foundational black Americans.
We're the new you. Can't you see? We're the new you. We're your replacement. No one wants to be you now. They want to be
Sir,
us.
you're the new deportees. Why you think they getting your ass out of here? Huh? How you the new us and they're deporting y'all up out of here and putting travel bans on your ass? We ain't got travel bans. We ain't being deported. How you the new us? You ain't muted.
The white man would rather eat lunch with me than you.
Then why are they rounding your ass up in ice vans and packing you up out of here? Where are the white people to stop them?
I tried a ton of AI work tools. Then I tried Monday.com. Game over. Monday.com.
You muted my mic.
You ain't muted.
You listen. We are one. Okay. I don't have an.
Now listen. Now this is the trick. This is all. Woo! Okay. Now this is the trick. This is the part that I want you guys to listen to real carefully. And the reason why I'm saying that to you guys is because, did you remember first he said he was from here. Then he said his dad was from here. His mom was from Nigeria. Then he said they was from Nigeria. Then he said his dad just got here. Then he said we are this, we are that, we are this. And then now we want to be like you. We want to be you. Nobody can tell a difference. And now listen to his statement. We are one. After all the condescending statements, all the disrespect to us, then he turns around and says, let me let you listen to it again.
Would rather eat lunch with me than you.
In your ass.
That was a snipe. That was a snipe.
The hell you mean? All you do is emulate foundational Black Americans.
We're the new you. Can't you see? We're the new you. We're your replacements. No one wants to be you now. They want to be us.
Sir, you're the new deportees. Why you think they getting your ass out of here? Huh? How you the new us and they're deporting y'all up out of here and putting travel bans on your ass? We ain't got travel bans. We ain't being deported. How you the new us? You ain't muted.
The white man would rather eat lunch with me than you.
Rounding your ass up in ice vans and packing you up out of here. Where are the white people to stop them?
You muted my mic.
You ain't muted.
You listen. We are one. Okay. I don't have an issue with you, but you talk about my people. You say
white people rather eat with them than with us. Nobody wants to be you. They want to be us. Nobody likes FBAs. But yet, we are one. Oh, it's terrible. Like the condescending ways, and now he's spinning right back. Listen to the spin back.
Would rather eat lunch with me than you.
Rounding your ass up in ice vans and packing you up out of here. Where are the white people to stop them?
You muted my mic.
You ain't muted.
You listen. We are one. Okay. I don't have an issue with you, but you talk about my people. You say we eat meat.
No. He just finished saying all kind of stuff about us, and then say you talk about my people. He came on the stand. Tariq didn't diss him not one time until he started lying, and then he started dissing him, and then he tried to fix it, and then he started being disrespectful, and then he started being condescending. And then he started playing the game. And then he doubled back. And then he disrespected. And now you want unity. And now you want this. We can't work with these people. There's nothing we can do with them. Nothing.
No. Where are the white people who's standing up for you being deported? Where are they? You're not muted.
There are plenty of white people.
Where are they standing up for you getting deported?
Democracy now.
They don't give a shit about you. They ain't doing nothing. They ain't stopping nothing.
Amy Goodman, she's a good woman.
They're just reporting on y'all asses getting deported. All they're doing is reporting on it. They ain't stopping shit. Ain't no white people helping you. Why you doing? Well, you think all this ass kissing you doing is gonna stop ice trucks? The white people are good. Listen. Are there any white people listening? I hate these FBA niggas. I love white people. I love every white person. I love Dolly Parton, Britney Spears, Justin Timberlake, Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch. You just naming random white people, dude. They're not going to save you. You're not the new us.
We are the new you.
No, you're not, sir.
We are the new you, and you guys look at us. You guys got math.
Listen to them. They're coming in with a replacement theory under their belt. They don't have any plans on being all right with us, or they don't have any plans on that. They literally have the mindset of coming in to take over whatever was ours, whatever we created as Black Americans, whatever we own as Black Americans, whoever we are as. They don't have any plans on trying to be all right with us. And so when I watch my people trying to fight us over them, I'm looking at them like, what the hell's wrong with y'all? Like, they don't like us. Like, they don't have no love for us whatsoever. If you think that they have any sort of love for us, you guys are mistakenly wrong. This man right here is literally telling you guys how they feel about us. Like, he's literally telling you guys how they feel about us. Wide open, in the broad daylight, in front of every goddamn on body, with his full chest, he's saying this shit. He is not hesitating. He is not playing. He is not joking. But yet, when we shut him down, when we jump back at these people who are literally trying to come across the globe to take our position in our own country, on our own land, not realizing, not even saying, this white people was not here. They came from Europe, and everybody know that. But instead, they'll discredit our lineage, our heritage, our family line, our culture, our ancestry. They'll desecrate everything about us in order to be us. And then there are other people who are literally fighting for these people to do it. Democrats. And nobody is understanding why we don't want to be bothered with it. We don't want to be bothered with it. But this is one of those Democrat plays that y'all are not paying attention to when it comes to these people. This is a Democratic play because they are the only ones fighting for the illegals to come in and wreck America. And if you notice, I'm pointing something out, and I think every one of us as FBA, and even the white people, as treacherous as they are, pardon me, some of them, not all of them, but as treacherous as they are, they're even calling it out. You hear Tucker Carlson calling it out. You hear Donald Trump calling it out. They're telling you, Black people built America. What did Mondami do first day in office? He flipped that whole story around and said, immigrants built America. As if America was not already built when they got here. When they got off that Ellis Island boat, America was already standing. That's why they were able to get off and be prosperous in a land of milk and honey, because we had already provided the milk and honey. But you'll see people like this man right here and millions more that we let into the country. Well, we didn't let them in. The immigrants let them in. Kamala. She was the one on guard. And then she flipped it around and blamed it on Joe Biden. I thought that was awfully sucker like. I couldn't believe she did that. Was sucker like as hell to me. He put you in charge to be the border czar to get this right. And you just opened up the border. She just opened up the border on us. She's a lazy drunk bitch. And us in the foundational Black American community recognize her for who she is. And we didn't vote like that. We didn't allow her in our set. Nah, she the ops. And the world went crazy. Oh, they didn't want no black woman in there. We don't want the wrong black woman in there. Y'all might well go ahead. This bitch ain't even black. She not Black American. This chick from over here and over there, she not even from over here. How somebody from over there, trying to tell us how to run over here, and they're broke over where they come from. They have nothing, literally. What they have that's making them money finally, after all these years, is literally American technology. Those are our TV. We invented that. That they're making money off of. That's our telephones. We invented that. They're making money off of. That's our computer. We invented that. See, we as Americans did some sucker shit, right? What we did was we outsourced our resources, trying to hurt each other like the Hatfields and the McCoys. And this is where I always get at white people about it, because you thought you were doing something by getting at the Black Americans in your own country. You thought you was being smart by doing some sucker junk to the people right here who stood right beside you and made America all them the greatest country in the world. But you, with the prejudice and the bigotry, you slighted the Black Americans, stole, took, damaged, hurt, did all kind of things, robbed our money, robbed our land, and you still won't repair that. And so y'all know what we fighting about, white America. And then you jump these people over here thinking, okay, well, we could use these other groups to buffer them out and try to, somebody in a fight and they push somebody in front of them to make them fight for them. This is what they did with the buffer class. They pushed them in front of them who we were actually literally fighting with in order to kind of thwart that fight that came for them. Oh, I don't want to fight no more. So they push some other people, and then they push some other people, and then they push some other people, and now white people are like dying off. They're unaliving. They're unable to reproduce at the rate that they're supposed to. So now they're becoming less and less, almost extinct. Why? Because you bit off your own nose to spite your damn face. And now each group is running talking about black people help us out. Help you do what? Help do what? Help do what? We not coming to nobody's aid. Nobody came to our aid. Nobody gave a damn. The Africans sold their own people and brought them to America, sent them to America to undermine us even way back when. And they're still doing it right to this day. Literally. Me and Arthur Watkins had to fight them back at the AU to get us off of that Reparation 6 district. Man, if you guys know what's going on out here for real and the fight that we're putting on in real life, in order for us to be able to retain ourselves as Black Americans in America without being erased or absorbed into a bunch of people who don't give a damn about America, don't give a damn about black people, and don't give a damn about their own country. If you guys think for 1 minute that's what we're going to be absorbed into, you're dead ass wrong. So the fight will continue. But let me just let y'all finish listening to some of this nonsense.
From us. You guys got algebra from us.
How?
We were the first to have algebra and math.
Sir, yeah. We were over there then, so yeah, we took it over here. You didn't give us nothing. You can't even use 2 + 2 to build a toilet over there, sir. So yeah, you don't know that much about algebra. If you knew algebra and all of this geometry and math,
that's because the FBS.
Why aren't you over there building roads, sir? Why you got dirt roads and you shitting on sidewalks if you got all this math and algebra?
Because they don't know how to build roads. Building roads didn't come from them. Building roads came from us. And I could give you guys the information for that. Building roads came from us. That was the Indians in North America who were the road builders and the mound builders. Literally. We were literally the road builders and the mound builders. When they got here, the roads, some of the roads from way back then are actually still there. I don't know if it was the Croatan Indians that were the road builders in America. I think it was the Croatan Indians that were the road builders here in America, all throughout the North Carolinas and all. Those roads are still here even centuries later. The reason why they don't know how to build roads is because they never built the roads. The road, we taught everybody how to build a road right here in America. The native ancestors of America taught that trade. That's why they don't know how to do it. We taught the Europeans when they got to America how to build roads. The erasure is ridiculous. And the things that oh my goodness. Everybody, go to docsouth.unc.edu/North Carolina, McPherson, and you guys read that document and it will tell you exactly what happened to America and the American Indians. It'll show you how the European explorers landed. The Saskatoon Indians seen them. They were on the edge, which would be like Virginia Beach. They saw them coming before they got there. They helped them, and then they got slaughtered for helping. Pocahontas, Disney lied. Pocahontas they didn't do all that nice stuff to Pocahontas. They literally kidnapped that girl and took her to England and held her hostage. That's how they were able to slaughter a lot of the natives from the land. It's because they had taken their children. Pocahontas was a little kid, like 13 or 14 years old, and they took her. How do I know? Because she's literally my grandmother. When I had to go back into my ancestry to do the paperwork, to understand who was who in my life and what was going on, I had to literally do the paperwork, and Pocahontas is literally my grandmother. That's how I found out her story.
Huh? Come on, tell me about the math and algebra.
Because the FBAs here cannot calm down enough for the white man to give us the things we need. If you be cool and calm, they will help us.
Family, do y'all hear this tether? Y'all want to know the delineation, why it's so important, ladies and gentlemen? This right here is why delineation is so important. What we gonna build with this?
Nothing. We can't build anything with them. Nothing. We can't build anything with those people. We can't build anything with them. They have no plans on building nothing for themselves. They have no plans on doing anything on their own. Abraham, what's his face is over there trying to do a little something for him. He trying to do a little something. He trying. We give him credit for that. But don't tear us down in the process of trying to do what you trying to do, President Traore, because we didn't do nothing to y'all ever. We over here fighting for life over here against your people coming over here with their nonsense. Don't keep attacking, thinking that we not going to fight back. These people, these white T have already told you guys, these black Americans are some dangerous people. That's the fucking truth. We will do your ass something lovely over here. We are not playing with you guys over here. Do not bring that shit over here. We are not playing, and do not bring it into our communities, because we will settle that. Y'all crying for us to come help y'all because you know that we have settled that. Where are the black Americans? Where are the black Americans? But talking about us like a damn dog the whole time. Let me show you something. Let me show y'all something. Let me show you something. Let me stop it here. Let me share this for a minute. Let me show you something.
Nazis, none of these fucking Klansmen, nothing. All I see is the niggas calling out other black people all day. That's divisive as fuck. Questioning niggas. Where you from? Where was you born? They gotta show you your freedom papers? Damn, massa. I gotta show you the freedom papers? Who's these niggas on this tag? Bunch of motherfucking Stevens over there trying to check a nigga blood. Want to check a nigga papers? Sound like ICE. Another 3-letter organization. Healing and perspective, or hate speech and fear monger. But a lot of us only know how to be in community with abusers. So when niggas start talking about healing, when niggas start talking about organization, we start talking about inclusion, we start talking about mass communal practices. You've never seen that. That's not your experience. That's not where you feel comfortable. Calling niggas names, checking niggas verification. What is this? What is that? Now, if we was gangbanging and killing each other, it would be a problem. But it's not a problem when a nigga.
We've already done all that. That's how your dirty ass was able to get here. Look at this boy. That's why I put him up there looking dusty and funky, but dressed like an African American. Y'all know we cleaner than a mug. Y'all know when we show up, our skin nice, our skin tight. It's clean. We clean. These people show up trying to be us, but you always know that they're not us because they're a little dusty. You can see the dust on them. They still a little unrefined because they really new booty into our lifestyle. So they ain't quite got it down packed yet. But so they be fronting a lot. When you see them, they always fronting and stuff. But they send people like this little dirt bomb right here out in order for to try to thwart what we're saying, to make what we're saying to them, which is truly legitimate on paper and off. They try to illegitimize our claim, our lineage, our family line, our fight, our survival, our resilience, the struggle. They just try to wipe all that off the board. You know, somebody just come along and you got your whole chessboard set up and you've been playing this game of chess your whole life, and somebody come along and just wipe your board off and then think it's funny. That's the game that they're playing with us. But what happened this time when they did it, the immigrants, when they swiped our board like that and pushed all the pieces on the ground, we went dead to their ass this time. Like, okay, well, this is how it's going to go. This is how it's going to be. That's what it is. And now it's divisive. And now everybody's screaming and hollering, oh, my God, these black people, they're sending out hit squads on us. They're sending hit squads on us, y'all. It's like, it's like, it's real painful to watch. It's hard to be around. I don't want to be around them myself personally. I have totally delineated. I no longer want to be around them. I no longer want to be bothered. I don't suggest that any of you go outside and start fighting for them, because they have no good plans for America whatsoever. You can listen to them. You listen to them. They telling it to you on TikTok, on the news. Ilhan Omar is literally raising up in our face like, and what? See, she doing that to the white tea because she could never do that to black Americans. She doing that to white tea because black Americans would already choked her and got her up out of here. We care nothing about the law or none of that stuff they talking about doing it by the law. We don't care about that. That's why most of us be in jail, because we don't care nothing about all that. Once you violate us, it's up and it's stuck. And that's where we at here. And a lot of people are trying to talk us down off the edge, but we're not coming down off the edge. That's not going to happen. And then they thought that, okay, and the white tee, that's why I'm glad that Tariq asked him that. But which white tee is coming out there to fight for y'all to stay here? Because that's what they thought. They said the white man like to sit down with us more than he do you. And we're looking at them like these fools are stupid as all outdoors. You think because you messing with one of their daughters, because that's who you go for, you go run directly into one of their daughters. And you thought because you could cater to them and go over there and jump on their daughter and run up and do all this extra stuff, that it was going to be all good. We all good. Why is he deporting me? Black people help! Not the kid. I'm not running out there to help after you talked all that nasty nonsense about me and my ancestry, and we don't know who we are. They don't know who they are. I know exactly who I am. I know exactly who I am. I could give you a file and let you know who I am. This how far my ancestry go back. Let me put it up there closer so you can. I wanted to show you that so that you can see where it says John Bowling and Mary Cannon, which is really Mary Kennan. John Bowling, being the only grandson of Pocahontas, is my grandfather. My line is directly from Pocahontas, from my grandfather. Look at the rest of my line. Ain't nothing here from Africa. Nothing. Nothing here from Africa. But they keep telling me, I'm from Africa, you from Africa, you from Africa. My grandfather's right here. Right there. You'll see all my grandparents up there. And what my grandparents, look it up. Let me see if I can look it up for you real quick. Let me see if I can look it up, so that you guys understand. We not from where you trying to make us be from somewhere. You trying to make us be from somewhere that we're not, guys, and we're asking you to please back the fuck up off of us. Please. Like, it's getting annoying at this point. It's getting annoying. Let me show you guys something really quickly so that you can understand. Let me show you something. This is a very, very sensitive topic. It's very annoying for me. It's very hard for me to take on with you guys. It is very, very annoying. My grandfather. See? This is my grandfather. Go look him up. Please look him up so that you'll understand what we're telling you is correct. This is my grandfather. My grandmother. These people fought wars. They established the continent. They established. If you notice this, you'll see he is the third, president of Harvard. That was my grandfather. And I keep showing you guys over and over. Look. I have fighters in my family line. All throughout the family line, there's nothing but fighters. There's nothing but people who have served in the military, served the United States, been from here, served loyalists. Thomas Cotton was a loyalist from England. My family is literally royalty from England, literally. But you keep telling me I'm from Africa, and I keep showing you my bloodline is not even from there. You keep calling me all kind of out my names. You's a slave, but my family come from the free colored people of Randolph County. That's where my people come from. They were a whole township of people when black people wasn't supposed to be free. And then they passed a law because they took my family from being mulatto, which was Indian and black, or Indian and white, which was Indian and black most of the time, mixed with white, which would have made him mulatto. They took that one drop rule, added it onto my family, and took us from being Indian to mulatto to Negro to black. If you look at my features, you'll see I don't look African at all. I look indigenous American because that's what my family is. And every time I try to explain this to one of you Africans, you assume that you know more about me than my own lineage. And I'm showing you my lineage. You telling me take a DNA, and I'm telling you I don't need to take a DNA because I have lineage. I have paperwork. You don't. I'm just saying. You want us to be in your position so bad, and we're telling you, no, we come from rich people. My family come from rich black people. Indians here on the land of America. Amuruka. Amuruka. It's just that y'all want to take us away from being who we are. You want to even steal who we are. But what I do know, and I'm going to go into it like this, because what I do know is that you want to snatch our anointing from us. That's what I know about the African people, is that they're not anointed the way that we are. They can't make the land grow. We have growing hair, growing hands. So we're able to grow things and make things grow. We make money grow. We make life grow. We make hair grow. We make bodies healthy again. We make the land grow. We make the trees strong. Our trees ain't petrified. They breathing and alive and well. They're healthy and up and popping. They fruit and they do stuff. We don't have to extra fertilize. We just flip the land and flip the land, because we know how to flip the land and make the land do the land thing. And how do we able to know the land like that? Because we from the land. There's not too many people other than us that you see that can make things flip like that. Why? Is because it's a blessing. It's an anointing over our life that other people cannot understand. We were not supposed to live. That's what they thought. They thought that we were going to be wiped out and everybody was just going to be able to land on the land and take over and do whatever. And so the Africans sold some Africans to help the white tea do us in, right? That backfired. So then they're gonna come over and they're gonna help now, right now, in the 21st century. Here they come to help white tea take us over, take us down, and do all kind of wild stuff to us. That's not gonna happen. When we tell you, when them white tea people tell you black Americans are dangerous to you, believe that. That's why they hiding behind you. And you bold enough to run up because you dumb. That's a dummy that go jump in a fight, don't know what the fight is about, and jump in it anyway. That's a dummy. Because only dumb people do stuff like that. You don't even know what the fight is about, and you running into the fight. We know what the fight is about with the immigrants. We know they here. They broke in the country wrong. They ain't do the right thing. They thought they had made a play. They came in here all foul on some refugee shit when they was never on no refugees, nothing. They came in on a financial steal. And so now that they stealing and doing all the stuff that they think that they can do for America, they got to go. And we good with it. We good with it. Y'all think we not good with it, but we good with it. Believe that. Take your butt on back where you come from, because that money that you're taking is literally our land, our ancestral land money that these white tea people have came over here, utilized, robbed us for, stole, taken from us, and now you guys are robbing them, thinking you doing something good because, oh well, we just getting them and y'all shouldn't be mad. No, y'all getting us because that's really our money, and we keep saying that to you. This is our reparations money. This is the money that they literally owe us. And what do you guys do? You jump right into, what do you guys do every time? You jump right in on our information, our business, into our communications, and then you try to block it out. Oh no, hold up. Nobody gonna hurt the white man on my time because I come to get something from him, and you can have what is yours that I'm trying to get from him because it is mine now, and it is no longer yours because I am you now, and that's that. And so when you get plucked in your eye or bust across your scalp, you don't know what's going on. That's what it is. You in people business that you shouldn't be in. You're in people business that you shouldn't be in. And so now we done with you. Ain't no more. Now we laughing, looking at y'all crazy and shaking our head. Nah, that ain't how it's gonna go. You think that's how it's gonna go, but you about to have a whole nother second thought. It's gonna be something totally different when you come again. It's even funnier when you come again. See, y'all thought y'all got over because you married into the white tea. You thought you got over because you snuck over sneakily, like you thought you got over with the PPP loans. You thought you got over with the dumping the babies in America. You thought you got over trying to tether on to a culture that don't belong to you. You thought you got over. And now we showing you how you finna get up underneath us, from underneath us. Deport them all. Deport them all. Y'all walk through our streets like it was your streets. Talk cash shit to the American people. We ain't going nowhere. We were like, what? We're like, what? These people ain't even graceful and thankful, or like we done brought them up out of the desolation. They over there in literal slums, Literally, they in slums. Literally living in doo-doo and garbage. Literally. And we felt enough for you as immigrants from the Black American community, from the foundation of this country. Those of us felt love and compassion and empathy and sympathy for you immigrants. And we allowed you into America, and you have overplayed your hand. And so now, in order for the white tee to get you up out of here the proper way, the Black American must delineate from you. We have to. We have no choice but to delineate from you. Why? Because you didn't appreciate anything that we did for you. So now it's time to say goodbye to all you who call us family. ICE. Get them up out of here. Christy Nome. Don't take your foot off they threat. Thomas Holman. Thomas Holman. Don't leave no stone unturned. Keep getting them up out of here. They don't have any respect. They don't have no respect. So all that stuff that Dante Kyle is talking about and all them other peoples, all that, we ain't trying to hear none of that. Don't even care. All that stuff you talking about, bro, for the Democratic Party, we don't care about that. We coming up out the Democratic Party because they don't have no care for us at all. This whole time, we are over here telling them that there's these people are doing stuff to us in our areas of the neighborhoods and all over here, and these people are doing stuff and they coming in wrong in the hospitals and they unaliving people at the hospital, they mistreating people in the nursing homes, they doing all kind of stuff all throughout America, and the Democrats turn their noses and push their butt in our face and told us to kiss they booty crack. And now the Democrats got to kiss booty crack now. You got to kiss booty hole now. Because we ain't got shit for you. But that's it. You done now. So as mad as you want to be with Mr. Trump, as mad as y'all want to be with Tariq, and as mad as y'all want to be with America, that's on you. You brought it on yourself. And because you brought it on yourself, you got to hold your own nizuts. That's on you. Delineate. I'm screaming delineate at the top of my lungs. I'm screaming. I'm on every corner like this. Every time somebody say help. Help, Black Americans. Help us. And why ain't y'all out there? Where was y'all? Y'all were never out there with us. Where were you? And I told you in a couple videos back, a couple months back, I told you guys, if for 1 minute that you come in here to disrupt America, think that we won't stand together in America, you dead wrong. I told you guys this already. The thing went viral. And you all seen it. I told you. We will form like Voltron together and get y'all up out of here, because the one thing that you're not realizing about us is that we're Americans first. Khan. We are American first. We don't have that tribal thing like you guys in your lands. We are American first. And as soon as you start violating, America come first. That's all I'm going to say. I'm out.
Fresh out of the freezer. Fresh, guess I was freezed up. Fresh out of the deeper freezer, cause I'm deeper than any voice on speakers. I can't hear y'all haters, you gotta speak up. I don't need to slow down, I need to speed up. Anonymous activity, Bobby B stuff. Jealousy's a ski mask, emotion, and eat up. Fresh out of the freezer. Fresh, guess I was freezed up. Fresh out of the deeper freezer, cause I'm deeper than any voice on speaker.